from Seattle Records here in Seattle, Washington. This is a special day for me. My favorite band of all time released a gorgeous single today, and that is The Last Beat of My Heart by Siouxsie and the Banshees in 1988. This is one of the most gorgeous songs ever written and performed. Highly cinematic, visual, stunning vocals by Siouxsie, stunning lyrics by Steve Severin and Siouxsie Sue. Now, in honor of that, since this was released today in the UK on November 21st, 1988, I am going to extol this band. I'm doing a Siouxsie and the Banshees album ranking. Top 11 albums, in my opinion, entirely subjective. I'm going to run them down. Before I go into this ranking, I'm going to say that I love all 11 albums. 6 of them to me are masterpieces. 4 of them are among my favorite 20 records of all time. And the number 1 is indeed my favorite record of all time. So let the countdown begin. My number 11 is going to be 1984's Hyena. Fantastic record. This is definitely a 9 out of 10. I'm ranking it a bit lower than a lot of Siouxsie and the Banshee fans might. The reason I have this one at number 11, it's a fantastic record. I think the singles on this record are the strongest tracks, and I'm not including Dear Prudence. I'm going point of origin with the UK on this one. Dazzle, the opener, is a fabulous cinematic fairy tale with stunning vocals by Siouxsie, fantastic track. Swimming Horses, also terrific. And my third favorite track on the record is probably Blow the House Down, which actually is the most guitar-driven track on the record. But overall, this is going to be number 11 for me because I think the singles are the strongest songs on this record, and that is an anomaly in the fabulous catalog of Siouxsie and the Banshees. And I do prefer the album version of Dazzle with the orchestral sweep and the visual aspect of the song. But my number 11, fantastic album, Hyena, 1984. Number 10, I'm going with Join Hands from 1979. This is probably the heaviest sounding Siouxsie and the Banshees record. It's still got the cinematic flair. Some great guitar work here from John McKay. 3 favorite songs on this record. Going with Placebo Effect is my favorite. That song actually means quite a bit to me. I connect with the lyrics on this track. Also, Regal Zone, which reminds me a lot of things that Roxy Music was doing in the early 70s on For Your Pleasure and the debut album, except it's a bit heavier. Love the saxophone in that. I think that's by John McKay. And lastly, I'm going to go with the single off the record, Playground Twist, which has a really dramatic vocal styling from Siouxsie. Love this record. Like Hyena, this is another 9 out of 10, but they're only going to grow and get better from here.